Hey y'all, my bad. This was a live streaming, and I'm sorry. You all know how it is that when I come over here to the hospital, girl, you never know what's gonna happen. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna start back off from the beginning of what the fuck I was saying. I refuse to watch any other episode of Basketball Wives. The only thing I'm gonna see long enough is to see Malaysia hurl that fucking table at Jennifer's big ass forehead. Quiet as it's kept, she should have landed one in Evelyn's big ass forehead and Shawnee's big ass forehead for that fuck shit that they pulled CeCe. And the only time, and I plan on watching the reunion long enough to see Tammy tell everybody thank you for your services, and as she gracefully walks the fuck off stage, because you know what? And a lot of people been saying that they don't feel like Tammy should leave this, that, and the third. Bitch, I'm not one of them people. I do feel like Tammy needs to go. And Tammy is doing the right thing, because Tammy sees this shit for what the fuck it really is. Like, Evelyn, listen. I'm all for getting it down with a bitch. I'm all for arguing with a bitch. And I'm slightly all here for saying some shit that you're gonna regret later, that you may have to apologize for later. Slightly. Evelyn, that bitch called you Evelyn. You really mean to sit here and tell me you're gonna use that as an excuse for why the fuck you called this lady Lily? Now, this is the thing that really pissed me off. Had CeCe turned around and called your ass a nigga, everybody at that table would have been all up and through their goddamn arms, throwing tables, chairs, food, glasses, wine bottles, purses, cell phones, lipstick, lip gloss, anything that they could get their motherfucking hands on. So I'm just not understanding why out of everybody at that table, not even Malaysia, stood up for CeCe in that moment and told Evelyn, listen, Evelyn, look. You getting beside yourself, bitch. Okay? It's okay to hurl insults back and forth, but bitch, you really are getting beside yourself. You really need to apologize, because that went way too far. Quiet as it's kept, the shit that y'all was even arguing about was so stupid, so mundane, so who gives a fuck. And the thing about it, Evelyn, is honestly, you're a lot like Tammy. As much as you try to sit here and act as if you so much better than, and she's less than, and anything like else, y'all two are cut from the same cloth, because y'all don't work unless y'all are in conflict. Like, Evelyn, you have no storyline unless you're in conflict with somebody. That's your storyline. And for that, you need to get your raggedy fuck ass to fuck off this motherfucker bitch. Much like Jennifer said, as she tried to apply it to Tammy, but that shit really should have went for your ass. It don't matter how Gucci down you are. It don't matter how Balmain or Balmain down you are. It don't matter how Louis Prada Gucci your ass is. It don't matter how much makeup you cake up on your motherfucking face. You still gonna be that dirty, disgusting, trifling ass gutter snipe from the Bronx. That's all you ever gonna be. That's all you ever gonna be, and that's all the fuck you ever was, Evelyn. The fact that you really sitting here trying to make it seem as though you're really sitting at home hurt, disheveled, all upset because she called you and Jennifer Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and bitch, and yeah, I said it, and see, CeCe, I am proud of you, CeCe, because I do feel like CeCe handled herself well. I don't feel like she allowed anybody to just run the fuck up over her, run amok on her. And I hate the fact that people feel like you have to play in somebody else's pawn, or do what somebody else's do, or do what somebody else is, do what somebody else does, in order to not be called a punk, or because you were calm about it, didn't raise your voice, didn't cuss, you were still sitting in your seat. She's supposed to be weak at this, that, and the third. CeCe ass 1 week, she just not about that life, and I don't blame her, bitch, because unlike y'all hoes, I got real shit going on. I got a degree. I went to college. I got businesses other than Basketball Wives. CeCe did the right, and you know what? And I'm gonna get on that, because Evelyn, you know what? A lot of bitches who did not go to college feel the exact same way you feel, that a college degree ain't everything. Bitch, yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is. The white man could come in and take every fucking thing away from you materialistic that you ever have. But one thing nobody can ever take from you is your mind and your college education. So, bitch, yes, it is. It means a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that because you get out here and get a degree, you're just going to automatically get a job way quicker, way faster than versus somebody else that, you know, really didn't go to college or went to college but never finished. I'm not saying that at all. But, bitch, don't try to minimize what the fuck another one. And you know what? It's a lot of double standards going on. Because on one hand, you sitting here saying that you don't never knock a woman for what the fuck she's doing. But what the fuck do you call what you doing, CeCe? Yeah, you a nurse, but you ain't curing cancer. Like, bitch, bitch. Much like I said about Jennifer in the last video, you acting like you Evelyn Lozada, Esquire and Associates. You acting like you Evelyn Lozada, the fashion designer. You act like you're Evelyn Lozada, PhD and MD, and all the other Ds that there is that's involving, you know, medical doctors and personnel and everything like that. Like, Evelyn, it don't take much to lay on your back, push out babies, fuck these men with money, get a check for it. That ain't hard, bitch. Shit, quiet as it's kept, anybody, bitch, I could have did that. But I decided to use my brain, which is what God gave me for, to use, to utilize, and to make myself a productive member of society. And you know what? CeCe's ass was absolutely right, and she won't wrong for that shit. Because now none of you hoes, with the exception of Tammy, got anything going on for y'all other than this little ass check that y'all getting from Basketball Wives. And quiet as it's kept, y'all, I really do hope this is the final season for Basketball Wives, because I'm just over this shit. And Shawnee, I don't understand why you so pissed at Jennifer, because as far as I'm concerned, you are Jennifer, just with more personality, because both of you hoes are dumb. Dumb. When Evelyn fixed her lips to try to get CeCe together for not speaking to her, and I'm with CeCe on that one, why the fuck is that any of your goddamn business? But when she sat there and said, because this is my friend, and I feel like that is rude as fuck. And see, and if I was Shawnee, I'd have been like, wait a minute, Evelyn, now you really can't sit here and call me that much your friend any two times. You refused to get your BFF together for the fuck shit that she tried to pull. Not only me and my family, but two other cast members that you're always around in on. So don't go around here making yourself seem as if you're so much my friend and you got to speak for me. Shawnee don't need no damn spokesperson. Ain't she, EP? Shit, bitch, to let me tell her, she really not. Because out of anybody that should have gotten your ass together for that Lily comment, it should have been Shawnee's old Humpty Dumpty shaped ass. But of course, Shawnee is just like all the other mean girls. You know what? They really need to change that. I really feel like Evelyn needs to go on ahead and be executive producer, because ever since Evelyn has been back on the scene, Shawnee has just been following whatever Evelyn does, feeling the same way that Evelyn feels. And it bugs me. It bugs the fuck out of me about how you bitches are damn near 50, Jackie damn near 60. And y'all still playing along with this mean girl sorority, high school, middle school type drama. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. And I'm really, and see, I'm going to tell you who I'm really disappointed with now. Because Malaysia, I did not give you much of anything the last time. But I'm really about to dig in your ass, because I don't understand, out of everybody at that table, you didn't even open your mouth to say and get Evelyn's ass together for that whole Lily comment. Like, and quiet as kept, I don't blame CeCe for not wanting to be around you hoes. I don't blame CeCe for not wanting to take her, be dealing with Kristen and everything. Ooh, Kristen, I really hope that when CeCe see this shit, and I know she won't, but I just hope that she just get a burst of energy in her right arm and really backhand the fuck out of you. For you to sit there and allow some raggedy ass hood rat that you just met, because that's all Evelyn is, she's a hood rat. For you to allow her to sit there, no matter what the fuck you and CeCe got going on, that's your family. You understand what she dates your husband's dad. Maybe that's why the fuck he don't want to care her and everybody else around there to go and see you and your overgrown ass husband. I wouldn't either, ho. Y'all not loyal. I wouldn't either. I would not waste airtime carrying my ass over. If y'all bitches want to come and see me, y'all can come to my goddamn house. You understand what I'm saying? I would carry it that same way too, son of that, because y'all are not fucking loyal. Like I'm not watching this shit no more, Sheikah. I refuse. The only time I plan on watching Basketball Wives is, like I said, when Malaysia bullshitting ass hurled that goddamn table at Jen ass, I'm gonna be glued to the TV. And when Tammy says, "And I said good day," and walks the fuck off the set, I'm gonna have my eyes glued to the TV. But other than that, girl, don't expect any more Basketball Wives shit coming from me. This is the first. I wouldn't say the first. This is the last time you're gonna hear me ever talk about Shawnee, Tammy, Evelyn, any of them. I can't even include Tammy in this because Tammy has absolutely nothing to do with any of that shit that went on. She won't dare, and rightfully so. And Evelyn, getting back to you and the whole you not really being Shawnee's friend, you not, because if you gave half a damn about Shawnee, you would not invite this bitch that you, and it's mighty funny how you're sitting there gonna invite Jennifer to some shit, but just last season you got all upset and riled up at Malaysia for inviting Brandy. I don't get where the double standards kick in, but see, then again, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I no longer give a fuck about this show. I no longer give a fuck about these hoes. As far as I'm concerned, y'all need to go on ahead to your nearest grave site, dig up a goddamn plot, put all them hoes up in it, cover that bitch, put cement over it, and build a motherfucking skyscraper on top of that hoe, so none of these hoes got to be resurrected again. I'm over Basketball Wives. VH1, all of y'all, I'm over Basketball Wives. I no longer give a fuck. I no longer care. For all of those who upset about me for taking up for CeCe, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Had CeCe sat there and turned around and called her a goddamn nigga, everybody would have been all up and through their arms, hurling chairs, tables, drinks, food, and every damn thing else. But it's okay for Evelyn to sit there and call her Lily, all because she called her Evelyn. Girl, bye. And with that, like, subscribe, comment, share. Let me know what y'all think about the videos. Let me know what y'all want me to talk about. But it better not be about this Basketball Wives, because I refuse to spend any more time talking about these bitches. And I'll prove it.